Good morning, traders. BTCS getting back above 8. A little buying volume. But the SPY looking like it's trying to come down some more. Hal and I both were expecting a rebound today. Of course, it hasn't quite hit the 50 yet. We'll see what happens. A lot of stuff's green even though the SPY is dropping. Alright. Let's see what is going on. MOSY, that's having a sell-off. Live selling off. JCS selling off. I don't mind that sell-off on JCS. I don't like any of that. INDP, this was just halted. IRNT was just halted. New IPO. Oh, nice. GMVD. The hell? Filing, doing a public offering. Morning, Lightning Rick. Morning, Lauren. Vino coming down. That's good. I like Vino coming down. I'll buy some more of that. OG is still pushing up a little bit. Euro pushing up. This uranium stock is what I was saying. I bought in this and held it because I knew that little dip. We're getting too close to possible drop in the market. Guess I'll put GMVD up here. It is moving. Let's see. So the healthcare stock. See, INDP is unhalted. It's got room with the 10-day at 1664. Little trend line right there. Oh yeah, SPY it. Well, actually, got a bit of a little double bottom there, possibly. Oh, unless it dumps. See, the 50 days at 441. So if we start seeing 441, it could be time. BIG with a little sell-off. OSY selling off. This downtrend on Vino that needs to break. Morning, Donnell. Nice. Morning, Ruben. Nice job, Donnell. Locking in some profits already. That's what I like to hear. You've been killing it, buddy. You've been locking in profits left and right on stuff. Good job. Looks like this is gonna try to push. Alright, SPY holding up so far. This thing is still pushing. Four is going to be really tough, though. So that's what I'm going to wait for to see if we can see four. Let's see how this candle closes. I like how this is slowly building up. Happy birthday to you, Ruben. Damn, your dad's cold-blooded. Your dad is cold-blooded. That's... Here's some money. I know you need it. The market's red. That's messed up, but I'm laughing because the a-holishness of it is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's messed up, but it's funny. IMDP still pushing up to 15. I just don't like IMDP because it's probably going to hit that 200-day and then have a pullback. I'm not trying to jump in anything. Okay, this is a little sketchy now in GMVD. Got a big indecision candle. What was the bottom of that? 330 up to the 380, so the 50-cent move. PTCS getting a little selling out here. Getting a little just selling out of its system. Still holding above 8 though, that's the thing. So I'm at $12 on my UROY swing. And that's close to breaking on that 466. AZRX, let's take a look at it. I know I had to get out of this. I mean, just hit a low a year. Oh, they have to get in compliance with the NASDAQ. So, yeah, if they can get back in compliance with the NASDAQ, it could come back up, but it's pretty bearish right now, below all EMAs at the moment. I don't know, my biggest, and it also depends on the SPY, well, the stock market. So we are getting a little rebound here. Gonna need to see the SPY break back over 445 to confirm this rebound. If it gets rejected at 445, it is not going to be a rebound. But looks like it's going to try to get back over 445 now. Let's see if it can. INDP still just slowly ripping. And this guy's still slowly climbing up too for that $4 break. 10-day just crossed the VWAP. Man, Euro is fixing to break new highs. It's really close to the previous high. Tell. Oh, it's a little higher float. It's been a nice move so far. It's been an 80-cent run, but I just can't jump in. It's not giving me any type of pullback. I mean, there's a little pullback there, but it's kind of sketchy to get in there. I want to see a rejection off of 4. If it breaks through 4, then that is what it is. Market's turning mixed. Oh boy, what are we going to have here today? This is looking... Boy, that sold all the way back off. BTCS is on the top NASDAQ gainer list right now. It's down at the bottom, just needs to get some volume here. Oh, yep, Euro smacking to a new high there at 469. You gonna give me some action today? Uranium starting to pop up again. APOP getting some random pushes up. Ooh, AUSA doesn't look too bad. Above all indicators on the daily. Not very much volume yet, though. Hold on just a second, guys. Let's see. So GMVD giving a little pullback there, so we'll keep a close eye on it. And BTCS looks like it's going to try to fall, but it's just holding. At the moment. That looks like that may have a sell-off indecision followed by that bear candle. Little trend reversal there. And GMVD still pulling back. Life is still trying to push. MITC starting to break the 50-day. Ooh, SPY getting a hard rejection double top there at that 45, at 445 area. Let's see if it can hold up here and come back up. LMFA, nothing there. MITO. This is starting to push through the 200-day. Keep an eye on it. AMPE, that looks pretty decent. That's pushing up for a new high. That's a little higher flow though. Highs at 175. DATS holding this 10-day on the daily. Still above the VWAP at the moment. A lot of selling pressure up here, but if that selling gets done, that could possibly turn into a play. Up INDP still ripping. But coming right at, let's see, at 200 at 16, well, actually at 17. So we'll have to see if it can break through there. Got a U shape on JCS. I'm going on JCS. This little U shape here. This is the one with the 350 dividend. After having a little pullback today. So I'm in at 866. Let's see if this can start ripping over. If it can get back over the VWAP. There we go. Starting to push up to that 870 area. Getting rejected off the VWAP so far in that 875 area. Don't like that upper wick, but we still got some time on this close. The MVD might be a possible play. Euro up to 475. Yeah, INDP hitting that 200-day right now, so we'll see if it gets rejected there. Okay, BTS still selling off, so nothing there. That's an ugly wick. Got a minute on this ugly candle. Let's see what happens. INDP looks like it may try to break the 200 here. If it breaks the 200, it's got room to 20. Ooh, JCS dumping a little bit there. That little wick. Let's see if this 830 area holds up on this last candle. We got 30 seconds. Get ready to have to jump out if it doesn't push back up any. GMVD, this is actually starting to look decent here. Let me look for an entry. Let me give that a second to fumble around. Yeah, so JCS pushed back off of that area so far. We just don't want it to drop below the low a day here. Basically is a little triangle of consolidation. We'll go. Starting to push. See if it can break here up to 4. Come on, you can break it. Bid's trying to stack at 370. Damn, I got filled at 370. I thought I got filled at 366. That's a little higher than I want, but that's okay. JCS popping back all the way to 844. That's all I'm too worried about it. A lot of selling in this 375 area. You see all the sales on the ask at 373 right now. See real quick. Okay, SPY's up, so should get some type of push. There we go. Get through that 370. There you go. Very nice. Still getting held up there. Previous high 389 on 831. Yeah, right here. Or 389. I don't know what the hell I just said. Yeah, it's got. I mean, it's just got a bunch of resistance on the way up to 4. It's gotta break 4. Even if it breaks the 389, it could just get hung up at 390 or 395 and come back down. So we want to see a full-on break through 4, and then this thing could really start going. We do have some resistance at 430 right across the tops of those candles too. But most important thing right now is getting through 4. This is a pretty low float. Only 13 million shares outstanding. So, how much volume have we had? We've had 8 million in volume. Okay, man. Let's push for a new high here. Some decent bids holding up 375. Nice close there. Let's see if we can push back up on this candle. We actually got a flat top at 380. Here's the actual pattern. Now that I'm noticing it, we're in this triangle. Starting to dump a little bit there. PGS still selling off. Yep, INDP getting rejected, pulled back below that 200. That's why I did not want to touch it, because that 200 being above it. Draw my line a little better. There we go. So yeah, as long as we hold in the triangle on this candle, the next candle we should see. I don't like that. Got a hold here. Need to get off of this VWAP. 2.5 minutes. JCS. Eee. Very close to dropping below that low. I may have to get out of there. Look at JCS on the 15-minute. Just testing the 200 right now. Crack of the 200 though, it'll be done. Get that downtrend there. It needs to break soon. So pushing up green here towards the last little bit of this candle. Nice Sicilian 50 on 8 on NDP. Hey, there you go, Lauren. I like that idea. Getting people stocks for their birthday. It's funny when my birthday rolls around and people ask me what I want. I tell them, buy me some gold or silver. Send me some coins or bars. They're like, what? You don't want anything special? I'm like, gold and silver is very special to me. Let's see if we can break through 380 here. A lot of resistance at this 380 area. So yeah, very nice. Can we get the push for the new high? Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm in a 15-minute. I need to go back to the 5-minute. There we go. Yeah, so we got a break here. We got to break 380 on this candle. We got 5 minutes to do it. Yeah, I'm with you there too. It's just all my family doesn't understand cryptos or how to how to get them or send them to me. So gold and silver is a little bit easier. But I love my gold, my silver, and my cryptos. They're all my little babies. I check them every day. You know, water them. Pull the weeds out from around my little babies. Gotta check on them in the morning, check on them in the evening. Now soon I'm waiting to hear back from this company that reached out to me for a sponsorship. But they have a very interesting platform where they have a crypto backed by gold and a crypto backed by silver. And boy, does that just warms the heart. It's just like Christmas morning for me with like, you know, like a nice hot cup of... Damn it, Joe Biden has now ruined Cup of Joe. Because now every time I think of Cup of Joe, I just think of his face being in the top of that little coffee and him sniffing. A cup of coffee. Alright, GMVD, you got to do something here, buddy. You got to get going. It's about time to pop. You ain't got but a few minutes left. Yeah, that's smart, Lauren. That is very smart. gotta try to get them in there, get them a part of the financial world. Ooh, big buyer just came in there at 380. And we're hitting that high, and still not able to break. What is the SPY doing? Oh God, the SPY's dumping again. This might dump down. If the SPY can't hold up for it to break out. Like if the SPY starts dumping, it'll just drag this right out of this triangle. I don't like how hard of a time we're having with this area. 1 second, guys. Oh, there we go. We just hit a high, but getting immediately pulled back down to the bottom of the triangle. We got a minute left on this candle. Let's go. Let's get a break here. Come on. And don't you start dumping out the bottom of this channel, out of this triangle. Got 30 seconds left. This is looking like a possible fake out breakout here. If it doesn't push back up over at least 375 before it closes. Alright, so maybe my triangle's a little bit off. Maybe it's more like that. So we have those double wicks to connect it with. That's probably it. So we do have at most 5 to 10 minutes. Really need to see it break here, but it may have to do it after this candle. But it's got to hold up here. If it starts pushing down anymore, if it drops below 365, that's going to be all she wrote. JCS starting to form a little double bottom there. It's at 836. If he's Italian, man, I'd imagine you gotta have cheese in the sausage roll. You know? Think of all the Italian dishes. Lasagna, cheese, pizza, cheese, spicy mazdacholi, cheese. Chicken parmesan, cheese. Although I don't know, is mazdacholi Italian? That might be something else. I'm not actually sure. I didn't know what spicy mazdacholi was until I moved to the north. Down south, I ain't never heard of no mazdacholi. Sounds like sounds like a car. Yeah, man, I went down to the dealership and bought me a new mazdacholi, 2020. That mazdacholi gets about 40 miles to the gallon. What? What are they talking about? Well, for one, it depends on where in Italy, because there are some cities in Italy that do have some very health conscious uh, food, whatever. I don't know if it's programs or whatever you want to call it, but they're very health conscious cities, and they usually don't do a lot of cheese. But for the most part, Italians like their cheese. I've known several Italian people. One of them was a good friend of mine for a while. I haven't heard from him in a long time though, but he's about as Italian as you can get. Actually, I'm sorry. What was he? He was. He was I can't remember what exactly type of Italian he was. But there you go. Listen, I'm in Wisconsin. You put cheese on everything. You don't, man, you better put cheese on everything, and you better have some beer ready. They'll slap cheese on anything up here. Damn, that's cold blooded. I do not. Let me check and see if there's a shelf registration on this, because I don't like the way it's taking so long to do anything. It should, as low floated as it is, it should have already broke out. There's a lot of consolidation. It's GMVD. No shelf registration. Good close there, opening above the triangle. Needed to hold 380 as support. Right there. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta add cheese on top of the things that already have the cheese. You can never not have enough cheese in Wisconsin. This is INDP still running. Did run up to that $20. Actually went to $21.63. Very nice. I just wasn't expecting it with that 200 day there. Whoops. What did I just do? Didn't mean to do that. JCS, if you can break this downtrend and come back alive here, you're right at it. Exactly, Lauren. Exactly. Oh, nice. Nice, Ruben. Your dad works at a goat cheese factory. Lori, yeah, you definitely Wisconsin has the best food I've had out of anywhere I've visited in the United States. The only place I haven't been is the West Coast and the Northeast Coast. And I just don't want nothing to do with those two areas anyway, so but Wisconsin's a food place. Food and beer. There's literally beer everywhere. And Wisconsin's drinking age limit, if you're a kid and you're with your parents, you can be 2 years old and drink a beer if your parents say you can drink it. They don't care. They're like, yeah, little baby, here's your bottle of Jack Daniels with a nipple on it. Enjoy that Jack Daniels, little baby. Why the whole oh shoot. This just cracked on me when I turned my head. I was reading that comment. Can you pop back up here? Another. This is the exact same damn pattern as yesterday on all the stocks. Initial run up, sideways, consolidation, and then a dump towards this time of day. Did the SPY just dump down some? Nah, but it's looking weak. I'll get Jersey Flower. I'll get to that question in just a second here. I'm gonna probably have to jump out of this. Just trying to hold that 40-day. Let's see if it can come back up. But more than likely, this is done. Cracking below the VWAP and whatnot. It's trying to hold 350. $370.30. Yeah. I'm getting out. Start dropping below that candle. I'll have to eat that loss. Failed breakout. Looked good. Just failed. So still got JCS. It is starting to break that downtrend. Now, JCS didn't run until later in the day yesterday. If we look back at yesterday, it's the same pattern. We had a run up after hours pre-market, then sell off halfway through pre-market, and then it just went sideways for a while until 11 o'clock, and then it shot up. So we had another run in after hours, sell off in pre-market, sell off at there's a sell off halfway through pre-market, and now we're just going sideways again. Now, the only difference is the 200-day was right here below this area, where over here we are below the 200, so that is a little sketchy. Yeah, GMVD just dumping. Just dumping. We are just going sideways on the SPY. BTS starting to curl a little bit. ITO looks like garbage. DATS looks okay, trying to hold up. HUSA just looking ugly. Ouch. OG holding up alright. Euro hit that high year and getting rejected there. UYEG popping up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much else right at the moment. Oh, Sigma getting a little pop up. So Sigma in this nice little consolidation on the daily. Just no volume, but that is one to keep an eye on. Oh, actually, it's gonna start popping here. Keep an eye on this. If it starts getting volume, this can pop. We saw it pop last week. So Binger, CRISPR, Placebo, Lumina, Arcogen. I would say it's because most sectors are down. I don't think it's anything specifically to do with that sector. It's just that a lot of money is being pulled out of the market. I mean, if you look at the daily chart here, we've had basically 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting this as 4 because it's below that top right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're on the 11th red day straight on the SPY. So that's a lot of selling. There's been a lot of selling. Last night the market closed to an imbalance of $1 billion to the sell side. And if my theory is correct about what the feds and the institutions all have cooked up, then it could get a little ugly. But just a lot of money coming out of a lot of the sectors. A lot of the sectors are down right now. The only sectors I know of that are up, right off the top of my head, is gold. I thought CPI came out already. It came out yesterday, I thought. I'm pretty sure it came out yesterday, and it was less inflation than expected, but just barely. Just a tiny little bit. Not enough to start celebrating that inflation's over with. SLP crypto is up 25%. I'm not familiar with SLP. Do want to hop into TradingView real quick and look at some of these indexes. Just gonna keep holding JCS for now. I'm not gonna hop in anything else unless BTCS starting to curl a little bit. Don't get me excited now. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cryptos, a lot of altcoins right now that are ripping. Let's pull this over here and see what we got. How's the dollar looking? The dollar's looking ugly. I said we were making a little double top here, and this dollar close to dumping. There's the NASDAQ index. You can just see tons of big selling bars all in a row. Actually cracked the 50-day today on the NASDAQ index. So that's a little sketchy. Gold, we did pop over 1800, but having a pullback as well. Silver still consolidating. Oil still running, so oil stocks probably pretty good. And it looks like we're just kind of break even at the moment. Well, actually, we're getting destroyed by the Japanese. What's the yen. Japanese is the yen. China's the yuan. And we are getting destroyed by the Russian ruble, apparently. No bueno there. Alright, so everything just looking as sketchy as always. Uranium's up. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Ruben. I'll get to it here in a little bit today. JCS is not getting a lot of volume. Alright, I'm gonna take a little breather here. I'll be back. Give me a couple of minutes here. But Sicilian, even if you sold early, did you lock in a profit? Because that's all that matters. You might have missed the whole run. Like, one thing you can do, though, is like when you come up to an area that you want to sell at, just sell most of it and just hold like 10 or 20 shares or something. And, well, if you're in INDP, maybe not that many because it's more expensive stock. Just lock out half of it or 75% of your position and see if the other little bit can run. That's all you can really do because you don't know how much money you can actually make in stocks. You don't know how far they're going to rip. You can make a good estimated prediction or guess, whatever you want to call it, but you truly never know how far a stock is going to run. Oh, you accidentally sold off. Well, don't worry, man. Hey, listen, the good thing is celebrate the win even though you sold early on accident. Don't worry about it continuing to run. You did good. You know, you're still a new trader, so recognizing this play and getting in it and it continuing to run even though you're not in it, hey, next time, you know, you could be in the one that does run this like this and stay in it. But you're recognizing the stocks with potential to explode, so that's a good thing. POW, yeah, I plan on doing your video here soon, hopefully today, Lauren, and yours too, Lori, for the PLWT or whatever it was. So I will take a look at it. But like I said, like I've been saying nonstop for a while now, some point this ride is going to be over. This big nice ride of federal stimulus is going to be done with. But I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go take that break real quick. JCS, still riding down the downtrend. So it's looking like a double bottom, but now it's looking a little sketchy. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, but I'll be right back, guys. JCS, you gotta hold up here. Let's see. What? What are you talking about? Whoa, well, that's not a good thing. You can't market order in BTCS right now. No wonder it's not moving. What a joke. Ugh, JCS, man, come on. What are they saying here? Feds Kaplan, Rosengren to sell all stocks amid ethics concerns. Ooh. That's interesting. That was a while back. How did I get... Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, manufacture... Oh, God. Oh. Oh. We were half the estimate of manufacturing output. But this is very important. That means that we're not putting out hardly any stuff. We're not making our own products. And this is going to go into why everything is going to crash. What did I say? What did you want me to repeat? I don't know what I said. Oh, the thing about the Feds Kaplan, that was like 9.9. I didn't see that before until just now. I was accidentally down here, but yeah. Feds Kaplan and Rosengren are selling all their stocks. Or maybe it's the same person. I don't know. I know Kaplan's a part of the Fed Reserve, but I'm not sure about Rosengren. Let's look at all this. Let's see. European sharp drop in China retail sales growth. New York Empire State Index for September. A little higher. Export prices. Are down. Oh, look at there. Israel U.S. data shows waning vaccine efficacy. Why do they want everybody to get the vaccine if it doesn't work very well? That makes sense. Rite Aid partners with Clear to offer Rite Aid customers ability to access and share proof. Ooh, get the... With a Clear digital vaccine card and health pass. A health pass. A health pass. What is this? Boy, it's taking me a lot not to cuss right now. Seeing stuff like this, like, you gotta have it. What does Rite Aid think they are? Do they think they're Six Flags or something? They're selling a Disneyland? Oh, here's a fast pass. You get your own pass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Japan's mad at somebody. Japan begins nationwide large-scale military drills, first time since Cold War. Yikes. Industrial production's about the same, but that manufacturing output, that's not good. Guys, Oh, damn, Uroy is running right now. Let's go. Go ahead, Uroy. Do your thing. I just looked down and saw I was up $30 on it. I was like, hey, there we go. It's a little bit of green there today off the swing trade. If it can break 5, it could keep ripping. China's putting warships on Japan's border. Boy, they better not mess with Japan. Japan's technologically advanced, probably further than anybody. They just don't put it out there that they are. But Japan, man, they probably got sharks with laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Let's see, you Roy. You gonna break 5 here? Getting real close, buddy. Oh yeah. Hit that 5. Uranium. I said, as I said the other day, and Lori agreed with me. So if Lori agrees with me, you know it's right. Uranium stocks are going to keep running. Commodities just in general. I mean, inflation. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Keep going. Let's see if gold stocks are up today. That's 5G. No wonder. Oh yeah, look at the gold stocks. A lot of green. It's also some red, but a lot of them turning green. JCS breaking the downtrend finally, and this is why I kept holding it. Because that same thing as yesterday, like I said, we had some choppiness all the way up till 11, and then JCS started breaking out again. As long as we're holding above 8, I'm fine with holding it, looking for. I mean, honestly, I could hold this until they get the $3.50 dividend, the $3.50 dividend, and I just held it till then. And even if it dropped all the way back down to 7, I would still make more money, even with whatever that loss would be, because 350 times 50, it's $175. So that's why I keep saying this one is like with that special dividend payment. If it keeps coming back down lower and lower, I don't care. I'll buy it. Lower it goes, because the dividend payment will be sweet. Alright, you're really having a little pullback after breaking that high, so gonna roll around there. Now for my precious metal peeps, I did notice that platinum is down pretty low. So if you like platinum, that's something to look at right now. URG, let's take a look at it. Was that a uranium company? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Get back here. I think they meant to put. I don't know what they meant. Oh, you are energy. Okay. Senate committee. They're trying to create and fund the American Uranium Reserve. that will enable governments to make direct purchases from domestic uranium miners of 7 million to 19 million pounds over 10 years. A little bit higher float on this stock, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one, Lori. It is up a little high right now. Well, actually, I mean, it is up a little high. It's on the weekly chart. But yeah, break a $2 and this could run. There's strong resistance at $2. I put it at like 204, but you can see right there where it came down. We hit right there, and now it just barely came back up. And we're testing $2 right now. So break at $2, it could run. But I mean, if the government's going to start buying billions and billions of uranium and all the uranium stocks, that's going to make them hot. It's insane. Wait. With what money? What? Oh my God. Ah! My brain. My brain. What? How much more money can they spend? There's no money left. We're already so negative in debt. This is why I keep saying this is going to hit the fan, because they keep spending money against what they should be doing. We don't need to spend money on creating an American uranium reserve when we have uranium companies already in America. And they're going to start spending billions of dollars on uranium. There you go, JCS. Start coming back up, everybody. The SPY's getting squeezed. See this little triangle on the SPY here. It's either gonna dump soon or break back up and start rebounding possibly. Yeah, see, we're dojiing out right above the 50-day. So even though this sell-off was a little rougher than a lot of the other ones, we still may rebound here. But at some point, all this is going to come down. Okay, I just don't get that line of thinking. We don't have any money, but we're going to keep spending anyway. No problem, Lori. Government's just like, up. Can I market in BTCS now? No. Damn you. Why can I? I'm just going to try to see if I can grab 10 shares on a limit order. What's the spread? Oh, huge spread, of course. See if I can get in. No. Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, that's the problem. Okay. Oh, that would make sense. INDP looking like it's going to come back up to try to test 20. Am I still on the weekly chart? And it just rebroke 20. Just like that. So that's starting to move again. JCS still having trouble. Whatever. SPY starting to push on that triangle. Man, I don't know. That's looking at the DIA. It looks even worse than the SPY. BTCS. Curling up, U-shape on it. Crazy spread. What did I do here? Let's see. This is a beautiful U-shape on the BTCS here. Although we could see a rejection on it. I'm getting a little BTCS on my Weeble account. Cause I'm crazy like that. See if I get filled. What I put it in for? Well, that ain't gonna work. Alright. I'm just grabbing 30 shares on my Weeble account just to see if it's gonna push some more today. JCS still selling off. Still got that support at $8 though. It's trying to hold up. Why I drew that crooked? There we go. Just gonna move this line because as long as that $8 holds up, JCS is fine. INDP still slowly climbing back to those previous highs. Nothing on that. That just ran up and came right back down. DATS. DATS is one to keep an eye on for the next couple of days, especially if the market rebounds. Okay, so it does look like we are going to get a rebound as the SPY is breaking out of this triangle, but it still got some pretty strong resistance at 445.50. That's going to have to break. So right there. You know, why don't I just use this? It's much easier. Yeah, there we go. URY looks like it's trying to build up for another break of 5. If you can get it. See the VIXY going sideways at the moment too. Anything else that I've not seen yet? SGOC popping back up a little bit. BCLI had about a 50-cent climb. Nothing really there though. CF pay, nothing there. It's ugly market today because the SPY's just going sideways. So we'll give the stream about 15-20 minutes here. If you guys have any questions or suggestions or any stocks you want me to look at, we'll go ahead and do that because there's not really much else. I mean, INDP, like I said, coming back up, possibly could push for a new high soon. And then UROY just hanging out, trying to break 5. You know, what's BTCS doing? So BTCS did have a dip down to the VWAP, but pushed right back up again. What's the pot stocks doing? Damn, Planet 13's back to 440. Let me see if I can drop a little bit more. I may get back in Planet 13. INDP couldn't get over that double top there, 2164. So pulling back here, it may start dumping. Just Uroy. That's the only uranium stock that I'm holding. There's one, I can't remember what the name of it is. Elvis knows what it is. Elvis, are you in here? I don't think he's in here. But Elvis, there's one me and him both got in a while back. And I got out of it, and I think he's still in it. I don't know if he's still in it or not, but I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. I don't know, but I'm looking to do probably a top 5 uranium stocks video here soon, because I see a lot of upside for uranium. Same thing with gold companies. The metals companies have the best cash flows right now out of any sector, and all the metals companies are pretty low at the moment. But yeah, I'll do a whole list of research of uranium stocks. Let me actually pull up TradingView and add both of these, because I never heard of these until today. And I'll start my little list here. Yeah, I don't have any uranium on there. Uranium stocks. I need to put the uranium futures in here too. So we got Uroy. And then we got URG. God, what was that name of that one? So here's a global X uranium UEC. UEC is the one that I was talking about with me and Elvis got in. That's a pretty low float one. Elevate uranium. A lot of uranium stocks on I just typed in uranium to see what I could find, but a lot of uranium stocks on the OTCs. I really don't want OTCs. Let's go NASDAQ. So that's the only uranium. That can't be right. There's got to be more. Yeah. Like I said, I'll do some research on them. Yeah, you can see UEC is actually starting to break this downtrend right now. So let's throw UEC here on the list. Oh yeah, see UEC today went up 330 to 362 so far. That one has a higher float than. So right now UROY is the lowest float uranium stock that I've seen, but we'll get into it more. We'll find out. SPY's looking a little bit ugly. Why is it not showing me? Go to the top of this. What is going on? Why is Thinkorswim showing me? There we go. Uranium focused hedge fund scores gains on commodity rally. Remember, I was saying a while back, start looking at commodities with everything going on. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see rebounds in the commodity sector. Commodities are cyclical, and it was about time for them to start popping either way. Oops. So yeah, as of now, I'm just going to hold JCS and keep holding these swings that I got at the moment, because OG I am green on, Euro I am green on, GRY I'm not, but this is a gold company, so I kind of want to keep holding it. Just looking for gold to push back up. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day. Not too much going on really, other than a few uranium stocks moving a little bit. I think a lot of investors are starting to get the picture that the economy and the market's not as good as they thought it was. Especially after this last 8 days of selling. But we'll see. We'll see if the market holds up today. But yeah, we'll be back tonight with the last strip. I'll let you guys know how everything goes. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.